What up, what up, what up? It's your boy B. Hey everybody, I'm back in full effect. I just finished my workout, guys, so I'm super excited. That blood is flowing through my veins. My HGH hormones are rushing through my blood. And I feel phenomenal, baby. I feel like a king. I feel like a freaking animal, a lion. I got my Hulk shirt on. I feel like the Hulk. Right? But guys, I wanted to talk to you guys today as I finish my workout. Also, you gotta remember there's a mind gym you gotta go to, baby. You got a mind gym you're going to. You gotta get that mind right. Y'all know how I am about that mind. Wherever the mind goes, the body follows. So, it's your boy B. And today I want to talk to you about one of the most important things that I had to train my mind on. And, when you're transforming your life. Everybody's transforming your life. Every day is a new day to become a new person. And so, as you transform your life, you got to understand that when, I talk to you guys about circumstances don't make a man, they reveal him to himself. Remember that one, write that one down. Circumstances don't make a man. What you see is revealing what's on the inside of you. It's letting you know what's on the inside of you. So when you worry, you create that event. That's a powerful thing to understand because you are creators. Everything that you think about, you magnetically draw it to you. And so what you got to understand is you have a connection with this amazing universe that God created. And that connection is in your solar plexus, okay? I want to tell you what my mentor trained me on over the last almost a decade. And so when you worry, you create those events. When you feel happy, you notice your solar plexus, it vibrates. It's vibrant. You feel good. Everything about your body feels good. But when you worry, you have a pit in the feeling in the pit of your stomach. What up, Angel? You got a feeling in the pit of your stomach. That's God's universal connection to you, because we are made in the image of the likeness, meaning we're an extension of the Most High. We're an extension of God. And so that connection that's inside of us is our solar plexus. It connects to our center of our stomach area. And so when we worry, He or God gives us a warning signal that says, bang, 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 hey, stop that. And so He gives us this feeling of uneasiness, and it says, stop doing that because right now you're in manifestation mode. You're feeling your thought. You're emotionalizing that thought. You're emotionalizing that worry. And when the thought is mixed with emotion, you manifest. And one of the strongest emotions is love for something. Whether you fear it or you adore it, you're loving it. It's just two ends of the same spectrum. So you got to understand and recognize and train that muscle in your mind to notice. Is not to say that you don't worry, because we're human. We have a physical body, even though we're spirit, mind, body, and soul. But we worry. We have to consciously recognize ourselves worrying and then make a conscious decision to change that thought. A negative and a positive can't occupy the same space at the same time. So you have to dominate your brain with a new positive thought to take over that event in your mind that you created, because what happens is when you worry, you start to create a series of events to worry about. Listen to this. Things that haven't even happened yet. That's all you're doing. You start off with a little small worry, and then you say, man, if that happens, this happens. And then if that happens, this happens. And keep in mind, none of it has happened yet. But it happens when you emotionalize it. And so what I'm saying is, if you look at your bank account, and it's close to negative or negative, and you focus your energy on that feeling that it gives you, knowing that if I don't have any money in the account, I can't pay my bills. Or if this happens, that happens, and this, what you need to do is transform your thinking. See something else in your account mentally, in your mind's eye. See a new number in your account and see yourself moving that money into the arena that can help solve that problem. You got to rise above to the solution of the problem. You can't solve a problem in the same mindset that created the problem. So when you're looking at your negative statement and zoning in on it and getting that solar plexus feeling, you're creating it. So what I'm saying is you can't create from your physical eyes. You have to create from your mind's eye. So you create a new image in your mind. And so let's just say, and there's one thing I want you to remember too. Don't think small. Okay, don't think small when you imagine and you visualize, because if you notice, or if you're right here right now, that's proof that you made it through that last circumstance that you thought was a problem. That's proof that you pulled through, but you only asked for just enough to get out of that problem. You mentally asked for just enough to get out of that. So you have to mentally think from a new place. Don't think for just enough. Think for more than enough. Think for abundance. And what happens is you get the greatest joy out of giving. See yourself giving somebody else their bill money for that month. See yourself giving somebody else their house note money for that month. See yourself giving somebody their car or a house for that month. See yourself living in abundance. And that's when you get the full joy out of life. You get the full joy out of helping and giving to people. And so see yourself moving that money. If you need $1,000 today, don't see the negative in your account. See $10,000 in your account and see yourself giving away $2,000 of it, $5,000 of it. Why? Because you know you're pulling from an infinite source. That you're pulling from an invisible source that will move the money in there when it's needed. You always have more than enough in the moment of now. It's when you think of the future, you think that you don't have more than enough. But if you notice right now, you have more than enough. You have more than enough air. You have more than enough food. You have more than enough resources right now. Live in that moment of now. And then when you see that you need more in the now, or that you may need more in the future, call it to you from your mind's eye, baby. Call it to you from your mind's eye. When you worry, you create. You got to reverse that. Y'all ever seen that movie Boomerang? Y'all ever seen that movie Boomerang where dude was talking about, you got to reverse that. Don't be mind whoop. Whoop that mind. He's saying something else in the movie though. But you can't be mind whoop. You can't allow your mind to run you. God gave you a mouth so that you can give your mind instructions, baby. You got to tell your mind is your slave. But it'll also make you its slave if you don't control it. You got to give your mind a destination. It doesn't know where to go. Wake up every morning and enter it into the navigational system. That's why I wear these headphones. Franks and beans. I may look crazy, but my mind knows where the body is supposed to go. And it takes the body to that place. Wherever you go in the mind, the body will follow, baby. So keep that in mind, guys. You got a feeling in your solar plexus. Let's recap. You got a feeling, and you got to recognize that you come equipped in this universe with everything that you need. It's like a seed. Understand this. It's just the same way. Bad thoughts cannot produce good fruit. Understand that. Bad thoughts cannot produce good fruit. Good thoughts cannot produce bad fruit. Good thoughts cannot produce bad fruit. That's the same thing as saying an apple seed cannot produce an orange. An orange cannot produce some corn. You get what I'm saying? There's a direct connection to your life and the way you think, and you're now where you are right now. You created that. You created every event that you're experiencing, whether you're aware of it or not. Sporadic thoughts, get yourself sporadic events. Get yourself sporadic circumstances. You're like, man, just all this crazy stuff keep happening, right? You're not definite in your thinking. You have to become definite in what it is that you want out of life. You have to become definite in what it is that you want in your world. You have to become definite. And when you become definite, and here's the thing, how often you should do it? Every day. Every day is a selling job on your mind. Every day is a selling job on convincing your mind where the body needs to go. Every day. And here's the thing, I rest my mind sometimes when I go into these creation modes and manifestation mode, and I'm always playing. That's mental work. Your mind gets tired. You get drained. So what happens is when you reach that destination, you have to rest the mind. Meaning, listen to the Lil Wayne if you want to. Listen to the Jay-Z. Listen to the Led Zeppelin. Listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Listen to Nirvana. Alright? You can listen to those things, but when you come out of that resting place, you got to go back in the lab. Because what happens is you're in a sporadic creation mode. And when you're in sporadic creation mode, so somebody said, well, what do you do when you need money, Brian? I go in the lab, baby. I go in the lab. I don't deal with effects. You can't deal with effects to change your life. What I see out here, or trying to change a person, trying to change a number in my account, that's an effect. I go to the cause. I have a readily available thought to implant in my brain, and I dominate it. I play it over and 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 over again. Faith. You have to develop the faith in what it is that you want to happen. Faith comes by what? Hearing and hearing and hearing. The only known method to induce faith. The only known method to induce faith is to repeat repetitious instructions to the subconscious mind. Napoleon Hill taught that in his book, Think and Grow Rich. I'm sweating like this, guy, because I just finished working out physically. But the only known method to induce faith is by repeating repetitious instructions to the subconscious mind. You have to play over and over, and you have to break through the barrier of your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is a reasoning. It says, that can't happen. It says, that can't happen. I want you to think of this. This is what you're doing when you're implanting your subconscious mind. This is how it works. I'm driving a car right now, and I've been talking to you for the last 10 minutes or so. I'm driving a car, and I haven't even thought about driving. My foot is pressing the gas. My arm is controlling the steering wheel. My eyes, I'm not even really looking at the road the way I'm supposed to be, right? But my eyes are focused on my surroundings, knowing what's going on. That's my subconscious brain taking over that event. Okay, that's my subconscious brain taking over this whole process, okay? And so by my subconscious brain taking over, how did I get to do that point? You remember when you first started driving, what did you do? Your conscious mind had to think of where you were supposed to be going. Your conscious mind had to think about pressing on the gas. Your conscious mind had to think about holding the steering wheel with two hands. Your conscious mind had to think about looking in the rearview mirror, looking in the side mirror, looking behind you before you make a turn. Your conscious mind had to make all of the decisions. And then eventually, your subconscious mind says, I got this, baby. Go find something else to think about, conscious mind, because I got this on lock. Go find something else to bring to me, because we finna manifest this. I got this. And that's what happens in your life. Understanding how the conscious mind and the subconscious mind works is the magic of this life. And so now you can do that with any event in your life. You can implant a repetitious event. That's how we learn. You know how you got kids. He's like, dadgum, how come you don't know what 2 + 2 is? Don't get mad at the kid. Help him repeat the process. Help him with the repetition of doing it over and over and over again. Your mind creates by repetitious instructions to the subconscious mind. So now you repeatedly give through your conscious mind. Your conscious mind then lets down its guard, and then it goes to the subconscious mind, which is the seed of God. And the seed of God is the creation, the manifestation. And once the subconscious mind receives it, there's nothing that's going to stop it from manifesting. Nothing. It's like a garden. It's like a garden in a field of grass. As a Man Thinketh talks about this. It's like a garden in a field of grass. And in that garden, everything is thrown into that garden. Only the farmer that's selective about the seeds that he plants in his garden will produce the right type of fruit. When you just throw weeds and allow weeds to grow and every other thing in your garden, guys, anything grows. Be the farmer that's selective about it, and be definite in what you want to grow in your garden, and the subconscious mind will produce that fruit. Guys, it's your boy B! Go out and win big for yourselves and your family, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/homes410. No, youtube.com/C/homes410K. And also go to my fan page, facebook.com/IamBrianSHarris. And guys, if you know anybody that wants to learn how to make money in real estate, you got to support me. Share my videos. Homes for howtoflipcribs.com, howtoflipcribs.com. Guys, I appreciate every last one of you for watching and all the support that we get. Guys, we're going to be doing a meetup this weekend in Nashville. If you know anybody in the area that would like to, meet or talk motivation, get inspired, talk real estate, etc., send them out or have them inbox me, and I can give them the private location. Guys, I appreciate and love each and every one of you guys. It's your boy B, and I'll talk to you guys soon.